and welcome to my channel Quinta Entre Aguas. I'm Matthias and today I'm with the motorcycle club of Pombal, Grupo Motor de Marques de Pombal, and we are going on a charity mission to the local orphanage. Every year we get a list from the director of the orphanage with the kids they have, age and size of the clothes and shoes, and everybody that wants to picks a kid and buys the stuff for them, so to have a Christmas present. Some of us will be dressed like Santa Claus, like in red clothes and with a hat. I won't, but I did it last year, so I'll see what I can film later, but that's what the week starts for this week. Later! We arrived at the orphanage, and these are our motorcycles. So now the kids get some presents.
Esta é para ti, está bem? É? Queres abrir?
And some of the kids were taken on a ride on a motorcycle. And when they come back, they have a big smile on their face. Good morning. We are back on my farm, and as you can see, it has been a cold night. I believe it was -2 or something like that. And we are expecting a technician from Mayo to install the service, as they call it. He should be here any minute, and I'll let you know when he is here, or if I can film him installing the services. Alright, later. The technician from Mayo has arrived, and we already took the cable from here into the house to the tech room. We put it under the roof to the other side, and he's now busy inside making the connection and install the equipment. So with a little bit of luck, within an hour I have internet, fiber internet. Okay, later. I have an update. The BIA technician put in the cable above the beams and it's working. This is the Wi-Fi router, the fiber router that also has Wi-Fi and a couple of network slots, and that's connected to my solar system. So now, as long as we have power, the solar system can be monitored online. All right, later. Hello. I spent the morning today going to Castelo Branco to Cabo Trucks and get more supplies, like these shells, so I can fix the conduit to the granite, and these are for the fiber cable to fix to the roof beams. But I'm not gonna do this now. Goal for today is to get my internet from the tech room into my bedroom or into the mobile home, so that I can edit my videos in a warm bed instead of the cold tech room. So here's the router. There are 3 sets of data cables. One from the PV panels, the second is for the EV charger, and the third is from the mobile home. So I will just connect the one for the mobile home on this side and on the other side. Gonna show you how I'm gonna do that, because it's quite easy. Okay, later. We are in the tech room, as you can see. This is a Keystone variant, and that is an easy process to connect the RJ45 connectors which you use on a network cable. I hope you can see it, because it's still tiny, everything. Let me set up the camera on the batteries, and then I see if I can make it so you can see something. Later. So unfortunately the battery didn't work because the cable is too short. This one is marked home, which I think means the mobile home. In this box you have connectors like this, and you also get a nice installation instruction. Looks more complicated than it is. So first I need to find the beginning of the cable, because this has been pulled through. So I'm gonna cut it right here. Yes, cables. So now the manual says to remove about 3 centimeters of the outer insulation or shell, or whatever you call it. Sorry, like I said before, I'm a little bit under the weather. But so I have a little bit of a measure here. Simbaki aus der Fuß. So this is about 3 centimeters. And back that. And now cut the outer isolation. The sharper the knife, the better it is. Then you get this. So next in the instruction is to fold back the wire mesh, which is all isolation, like so. Yes. Then there is a ground wire, which is just a copper. Good, I brought this one for some extra light. So, where is the beginning of this? Maybe I should have brought my glasses. Or maybe not. So, this should be so, remove that, and oh, there you have the ground wire. So that one you're gonna fold down as well. And then in the package there is these, hold on. Oh, there, I forgot something. Oh dear. Okay. So, this is not how it's supposed to be, because this copper strip should not be attached to this connector. But we saved it. And what I forgot was to put this nut over first. Well, still worked. So now put the copper tape, sticker, whatever you want to call it, which will connect the wire mesh and the ground wire together. So, like so. And then yeah, fall down there. I'm gonna use the box as litter tray. Cut off excess wires. Like so. Because you really don't need them that long. So, and they're really tiny, small wires. But a good tool knows how to cut them. Because it's made for that. So, this is the wire with the copper tape and the excess cut off. Put that down. Now we have to get to our wires, and since this is a cut 8, what was it, cut 7 cable, they're all isolated themselves, so I have a little bit more to get rid of, but nothing too much of a hassle. So that's the last one. So these are all the wires, and now you go and what they call it in the hand lighting and the manual, they say fan out all 4 twisted pairs. Yeah, not only that, you also need to untwist the twisted pairs, but still need to know which is what. Come on, untwist. There you go. So then you have this little piece which has the color code on it, and it has a specific shape. Can you see that? Yep. And the top wires, can you see that, go in a hole, whereas the bottom wires are just held by some, yeah, well, it's open, let's put it like that. So I'll start with the top wires, which is according to that diagram. To that one. Orange, white, orange, come on, wrong side, idiot. Orange, white, orange, and then we also have sorry, green, green and white, green. So that is top row done. Now I want to put it as low as possible. Before putting the other ones, and that would be, I'm not sure you can even see that, but anyway, starting with brown, starting with brown, white, brown, and then blue, white blue. Something like this. And then again, cut the excess. Like so. And the last step is to put it in here. You may be able to see that there is like a step. Maybe I have to try it like this. You see? So this will go on like this. This closes. And this is the finished RJ45. So now I can put this into the router there. And since I already did the other side in the mobile home, I can connect my laptop to it and see if he has internet. You will see in a minute. We're in the bedroom. The laptop is connected and he says so. Ethernet connected. So now I'll have to see if I have internet. Looks like it. Let's see. I got a lot of messages. YouTube. My channel. Yep. That works. So when the external Wi-Fi access point arrives, I have to do the same trick with the cable for the EV. And then the EV charger can connect to the system via Wi-Fi. Benefit of that is that my car, the Tesla, can do his updates via Wi-Fi as well. All right, later. Good morning. As you can see, it's another gorgeous day on Quinta Entre Aguas. It's now 25 degrees in the sun. It was a bit chilly last night, around freezing point, +2 or something like that. And since I got the mobile home connected, first thing today, because yesterday, Simba, yesterday arrived my external outdoor Wi-Fi access point, which I need for the charger and the car, and I want to put it on this wall as close to the edge as I can. And that's gonna be the first thing I do today. I think I might need to shave at some point as well. So for now I need to get some energy out of him, so we will do some play fetch, but yeah, then I gonna do the Wi-Fi access point. So later. Simba has run and is a little bit tired. So now I can take my time to mount the access point. I unrolled the cable, which is long enough to put the access point here. So first I'm gonna screw the access point to the wall and then make the data cable, connect it to the access point, and then we go to the tech room. All right. I have everything here I need, I think. So this is the access point with the two antennas. In here, the RJ45 connector or the data cable. Where are you going? Stay there. Is connected, and the good thing I have to make the cable is because this little white thing is to make it waterproof. So since I don't have the connector yet on the cable, I can slip this over first and then the screw from that connector and then make the cable. And when I'm done, it will be waterproof. So this I need to mount maybe here or maybe here. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. I also need to check that the cable is actually long enough. So I'm gonna put you on the car and put in a time lapse, because yeah, it'll take a while. Not too long, but a little bit. Later. The access point has been connected. I have to do something with the cable later, but maybe you can see the white thing around the cable is to make it waterproof. That should be fine. What I haven't told you yet, this access point is a PoE device. PoE stands for Power over Ethernet. So he gets the power on that cable, on the data cable, and therefore you have to have one of two things. Either one, a switch with a PoE port. That means that the switch is providing the power for the device. Or, and I didn't know that the access point would come with one, is what we call a PoE injector. That's basically injecting the power for the device over the data cable. So now I head into the tech room, make the other side of the cable, connect the PoE connector, and then we'll have to see if we have Wi-Fi. Later. This is the PoE connector injector I was talking about. You have RJ45 LAN designation and PoE. The meaning is that the network goes in the LAN, and the PoE is the exit that goes to the Wi-Fi access point. I'm gonna make the cable, the other side of the cable that's already connected to the Wi-Fi access point, and then we should have a working Wi-Fi access point. All right, later. And then I realized that this cable from the PoE injector, which has a specific connection, is made for the US. So I can't plug it in my power plugs. And although I do have spare power cables, but they have a different connector, which does not fit, as you can see. So now I have the option of find my travel power plug kit somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it's not here in Lurisal, or use a PoE switch, which I didn't want to do, but it is what it is. So unless I find a different solution for this, I have to use the switch. All right, later. And here I am. I have now connected everything directly on one of the PoE ports, but the PoE LED that does not light up, and the access point isn't doing anything. So either way, A, the switch doesn't deliver PoE or not enough. I read in the manual of the switch that he only provides 7.5 watts per PoE port. I have to find data on the access point, how much he wants or needs. So in the meantime, I think I have a power socket. So I will cut off the US block and put on an EU block, and then try again with the PoE injector. Of course, why should anything go smoothly? Later. Since I don't have any other choice at the moment, I cut off the US power plug, connected the European one, and when I put it in, it seems to work. So now I head back to the tech room and see if it does what it's supposed to do. All right, I've connected the PoE injector to the power. This yellow cable is coming from the switch going in, and the other yellow cable goes to the access point, and there we have it, a green light. So this works. Now for the cable that I made. And as I thought, it now also works here. Hard to see, but it's not a cable I made. It seems to be that my Hirschmann switch does not provide PoE, although it should. I'm not sure if I got the faulty one or if it broke since I bought it, but I'm not too happy about it, as you can imagine. But yeah, maybe I will contact Hirschmann, or maybe some of my former colleagues that watch the channel can let me know if there's anything we can do. For now, it works. Now I have to configure the access point and then need to contact SparkPoint Solar to see if and how I can connect the EV charger to it, so that I can use the auto function, which means that the system, EV charger and solar system, decides if and how much energy my car receives, to not weaken the batteries and to always have power. This access point installation took way more time than I had expected or anticipated, which means I'm afraid I have to end this week's video here. I will continue to try and configure the thing, but yeah, I need to sort it out and still have to edit the video, of course. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit the like button. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. That will help the channel to grow. And as always, have a nice weekend. Stay healthy, stay happy, and have a good life. And I hope you're gonna watch the next one as well. Thank you. Bye.